Work-life balance. Honestly, at this point, 38, building what we've built, I just think it's a lie. If you have goals like we do, and our goals aren't to have a $100 million business, it's to get to 10. That will be more, maybe not even there. That's what we have in our head right now. But with the way things are going, we may not even need to get there with what financial freedom means to us. But when you're building something that's so challenging, which this business is very challenging, there is no balance. The teeter-totter is way out of whack. Let's just use the numbers again. Wake up at 5, get to work at 7:30. Really finally shut down 6:30 to 7. I go to bed at 9. There's no balance. But if I didn't do that, will we have the business we have today? No.
Just putting in less time into the business.
It just goes slower.
Yeah.
It just goes slower. Coming from a fitness guy, if you work out once a week compared to 5 times a week, volume, I love Hormozi. I think he says volume negates luck, volume negates shitty processes. Like, it negates so many things. You can't just have volume. We can't just be putting up videos about working out and expect to grow a marketing company. But volume makes up for so much because of a number of things. First off, it attracts enough people. Second off, you sharpen the saw. You get so many shots on net. I love the example of Kobe Bryant. The way he talks about himself anyways was he was not the best basketball player. He struggled big time in his junior years. In elementary school and high school, he didn't make to the team. I think Jordan was the same way. But he found out that people were practicing like an hour a day. So he practiced 3 hours a day. And then he practiced 3 hours a day, twice a day. And then he woke up in the morning, even in the NBA, and practiced before the practice. And then he practiced after the practice. He had no work-life balance. So I think there's seasons in our lives where balance is out of whack, and I think there's nothing wrong with that at all. If that's how you want to live, if you're stressed out as an entrepreneur and you're working your ass off, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. We anyway, not you, we ask ourselves, what do we want in life and what do we think we need to do to get there? And right now, it is working a lot so that one day we don't have to.
Yeah, it doesn't last forever. Right? You set your goal, take some time to build to get there. It's at what speed do you want to? Obviously, you don't want to burn out, avoiding that at all costs. So if that's taking some extra Fridays off in the summertime, which allows you to be able to do that as an example, then that's what you need to do in order to make sure that you have that harmony between it. Because like you said, it is like a teeter-totter, right? You're gonna be putting in more time. But if you're able to do that sustainably for a period of time to get X, and by the time you get to X, it's not such a steep of a curve, and that way then you can dial it back a little bit, still have growth, but then gain some time back to be able to try to have a little bit more of a balance. But at the end of the day, I mean, we're entrepreneurs. That balance is never truly going to be exactly 50-50.
Yeah, I don't think there is a 50-50 really. And I heard this quote that the ambitious sacrifice the present for their future. And I think to a large degree that is true. What I do want to, I really keep that quote near me, sacrifice the present for the future. So I'm hooking up my future self. I'm making my future self able to live a better life than I currently live. I think that's a great mental framework. But what I want to get across to people and myself is that, yes, am I sacrificing the present to a degree? I am. But we also built something that we enjoy like crazy. If I felt we could build a business at the same pace that we are right now without working 12-hour days, 6 days a week, I would do that. I would dial it back a little bit, golf a little bit more, have a little bit more fun, maybe bring it down to 8 hours a day, something like that. I don't think we can build what we're building right now at 8 hours a day. I think we can get there at some point, but we're not doing something we hate either. To completely sacrifice the present for the future, I think is wrong, because you may not get a future. I'm banking on that I'm going to get a future, but I still love what we do each day. There's just parts that are trudging through the mud. There is some sacrifice that we have to make. There are some hard things that we have to solve and do, and it's worth it because our goals, we know them, our values, we know them, and the impact that we want to make on people. We know those things. So if you're similar to this and you're in the early stages of your business, ultimately we haven't been around for 10 years. I started in this business 8 years ago, but it took me a few to get going. and then a couple more to get to you, and now we're a few more in. So 8 altogether. But if you're in that first 5 years, 10 years, the better you set that foundation for your house being your business, the foundation being what it's built on top of, the better your life is going to be. I think the better your business is going to be, the more profitable it's going to be. So you simply ask yourself, how long do I want to take to build that foundation? I wanted to get it done very quickly.
Seasons of hustle build seasons of rest.
I like it.